Hello and welcome back to episode 33 of Rule the Waves 2 German Brawlers. Looking to design a destroyer this time. I think I might start right off the bat with that. Oh, before I forget, we did get the new research for radar and electronics. Seems like something we should have a lot of. Let's see, what other things are we looking to maybe shift around? Fire control we want to keep up to date. We have an advantage in subdivision and damage control, and we're only at Tech 16. Turrets and mounting. Not too concerned about these anymore. We have the improved triples. We have triples. Increased elevation. Eliminated the rate of fire for turrets smaller than 8-inch. We have improved quadruples. We do not have improved. No, we do have improved triples. There they are. I just didn't see it. Increased seed loading mechanization. If I remember, I'll put in an errata for that. They can change that. Bulbous bow. AP we want to keep up with. Just got that. We'll keep that low. Submarines I don't mind keeping low. SW, explosives. Flexible station keeping. I'll actually shift this to low. Anti-aircraft artillery. Might do that on medium. Might just leave it. I think we're done with blimps. We haven't seen any additional. I actually don't know how big this tech field is. This may be everything. Or maybe something else. I think we're pretty much done at this point, though. We might build some airship bases out in the Pacific, but I think we're just going to scrap them all. We're starting to see very long-range aircraft. Shipboard, aircraft operation, amphibious operations, and naval guns. How are we on invasion range, by the way? Why is that one larger? Matters not. So, we're looking to make a new fleet destroyer. Since we're converting our existing ones, of course, the auto design making stuff we can't make. Superimposed, aft superimposed. Maybe go with the American Fletcher design, do 5. Might subtract out that middle one to do something else with it. Subtract all this out. Cannot build. That's the error I was looking for. We're still stuck with 1500 because I'm not, which I saw, not prioritizing the light forces. And get additional reloads would be immensely useful. Double the AA directors. Increase depth charge, more ASW. And sweeping gear, maybe? Maybe. We'll see. dual purpose. 34 knots is good. Decent freeboard. We don't have a belt, so we can't have a belt. It's a destroyer. It's frustrating because you can't make the enclosed turrets that you can, that we saw in real life. I think what we do is we add a few 40-ish millimeter guns. Drop 1 knot, increase the ammo. Go with 1/8. We'll go with manually inputted name of the F class. Actually, I'm just remembering something. We shall call this the Dachsund class. If we are crowded center line, what happens if we subtract that middle one? I think it ends up being even, just having more turrets or less. It does allow us to throw on an additional 40 millimeter and add some more ammo. What's that looking like? Really get that 33 knots. I'm gonna be tight on weight. I'm okay with that. There we go. We have a new Dachsund class destroyer. Nope. We're gonna keep that to ourselves. Go to the build screen. We will build 12 of them. Alright, looks like everyone is on station. Insufficient on foreign station. I was afraid of that. Can I cover that? No. I would have to send all the destroyers out there. Could build a new heavy cruiser. Could wait for these light cruisers to get out there. For now, I think I'm going to send the Satellites back to Northeast Asia. Go for the win, of course. More prestige. Grotto makes a fighter. Significantly faster. Much improved range. Can actually carry a bomb. Not the most maneuverable, but comparable fire and toughness. Sure. I will take one of those. Alright, improved industry. Absolutely. Well, I don't mind pissing off the Russians. We just proved our superiority. I think I'm going to use the Raiders for that. And they are just finishing. Thinking about that foreign station requirement and what I want to do with it. Gradual improvement. Sweeping zone AA barrage. Alright, all but the Nymph. Or to go into reserves, the Nymph is the Nymph and the Amazon. You two are to head to Northeast Asia. And we'll build 12 more Dachshunds. If I had slightly fewer of these, I might individually name them after breeds. I'm not going to do that. Few too many. Yeah, we'll irritate people. Ooh, better 16-inch guns. Should think about building some more capital ships. We didn't have a lot in that last war. We still don't. Better gun range. Oh wow, how about that? Maybe there is still technology to be learned in lighter than air. Nope. Wait, they're offering to sell it to us. Oh yes. We will buy that. Here's our medium bombers. Good speeds, very long range. No difference in bomb load. I think it's going to be this top or bottom one. One's short range for a medium bomber, but that's fine for the Baltic. I think I'm going to go with the Focke-Wulf. A little bit less tough. More maneuverable. Good range and good speed. Alright. Financial is now ready. So with a new flying boat, and with this one being of poor reliability, we're just going to obsolete the old one. Now we did just get the new Arado fighter, so we're going to skip the development of that one and go to the torpedo bomber. For that, we're looking for reliability and toughness. These destroyers can go into the reserve fleet. Nope, not sharing with the Japanese. Downed location devices for submarines. And the seedlets can come off and go back to Northern Europe at last. New docks completed. New fighter is completed. Continue expanding those docks. And improving this base. No, I'm not sharing with the French. I will share with the Brits. Back our ally unconditionally. This should be a very large increase in tension, and it was pretty marginal. Wow. Let's see, we have starting to get a decent amount of reserve cash. For damage control. Blucher back as well. And definitely have better 15-inch guns. Ooh, diving shells. Good for those waterline hits. 9 new destroyers. Ooh, ASW mortar. Alright, and medium bomber. Old one was average quality, but pretty old, so we're gonna get rid of it. They auto obsolete my old fighters? Not that that's a bad choice. And next month sees us. Sure, we can never have too many destroyers. This is an ally. We're gonna go with the neutral option. And now we have arrived at $200 million in reserve. Question is, do we do a dreadnought or a battle cruiser? I think we'll go to make a fast battleship. Problem is, what do we want it to look like? I have good 16-inch guns. Good 15-inch. 14-inch are doing just fine. 19 and 6. 21 and 6.5. And 22 and 6.5. Still feeling pretty comfortable with the 14-inch. We don't have a 17-inch. The 18-inch is pretty low quality. Yeah, that's terrible. No 19-inch, and the 20-inch, not terrible, but has good deck penetration. I'm feeling perfectly fine using 14. 13's getting a little too low and weak. But this 14, just fine. So we'll look at for standard 4 turrets. Set up. Lose that launcher, and we'll do the starboard aft. Looks a little silly. That's fine. A little bit like a Congo, just with triples. Want 3. We will do the seaplane hangar. Lose the light AA. Add in a couple of quad mounts. 4 torpedoes. Put in a reload. Full AA directors. And yeah, we'll go with dual purpose. Wait, this is the fast battleship. You know what? I'm going to do something a little different. 10-inch. 9s are pretty good. And you're all going to think I'm crazy, and I don't care. And I'm going to put some 9-inch secondaries on here. Make those triples. Or we could even do quad. I said quad. Wondering why I wasn't showing up right. Which, of course, I'm going to need more tonnage for that. Best torpedo defense, please. Then do the dual purpose 5-inch doubles, and do dual purpose triples. We'll get those up and running. Add in our medium AA. Don't care about the 2 light AA guns. Okay, we'll put them in. A pair of 50 cals on the bridge wings. Or I guess 12.7 millimeter. Because it's Germany. 30 knots. I like that. Have literally no room to spare. Let's drop these to triples, 12s. I do not want that small amount of ammo. You've seen we run out of ammo. Not commonly, but it happens often enough. Choices. We haven't even begun to touch the armor. And we're looking at pretty significant amounts needed. Like ideally, we'll get 20-inch by 7 for the turrets. Ideally, we would have like 12 for the secondaries. There's just a ridiculous amount of weight. Oh, I would hate to do this. And I'm not going to narrow the belt either. Just don't have it. Means our dual purpose 5s are going to end up there. With gun shields. That actually didn't save that much. So much ammo weight. I might have to just sacrifice it. Triples down to 12. Put these back. Weight is good. Wow. From 1,100 tons to 3,300 tons. 2,000 tons. We have, I'm just going to say 12,000 tons there. Machinery is not a significant weight. Belt is, so is the deck. Total armor is 33%. That's pretty significant. It's a lot. Well, I just have to make the sacrifices. Thing is it a battleship anymore? Nope. And if it's going to be a battle cruiser, I kind of want to subtract these secondary turrets that are like that. Drop this. Where to make the sacrifices? Oh, we're looking at 16-inch guns. Oh, that makes such a big difference. Alright. Let's just sacrifice a little bit of ammo. Alright, that's looking a lot easier. I was wondering why it was so hard to fit everything on here. I had briefly looked at the 16-inch to know how to armor the turrets appropriately, and then it switched it back and we had no room. Okay, so this will be the Wetton class. Yes, I want to armor that heavily. Trust me, it's worth it. Got our 3 seaplanes, full torpedo defense. Do want to save this, but I don't want to start it yet. Because I want to look at a heavy. I don't care if y'all think I'm crazy, I want to do it. What do we sacrifice for that? I think we end up having to sacrifice the main armament or the armor, and I don't want to do either of those. That I might be able to do. And that makes it a battleship. A lightly armored one. Lose this turret. Add in armor. I'm actually liking that a little bit more. Wow, it has an immunity zone? Does it have an immunity zone against 16? It does, actually. Right around where I like to stay, too. Outside torpedo range. I actually like this. It achieves what I wanted. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the Schwaben. I've done it before with those heavy secondaries, just not with such a heavy armament. It's actually a series I did, or not a series, a campaign I did. I think I've mentioned before, almost certainly have, where I was using 14-inch primaries in 2 triples, 1 forward, 1 aft. It was technically classified as a pre-dreadnought. And, new torpedo bombers. And heavy secondaries like that, 9 or 10-inch. Even more heavily armored, and they only did like 21 to 24 knots. It was a bit silly. It was awesome. And surprisingly effective. Like, they were good ships. I think I'm going to go for the toughness and speed. Lighter bomb load, but they should be carrying torpedoes. Go ahead and do that one. Then we need a new dive bomber, for which I want reliability and bomb load. or the biggest bombs you can on them. Flying boats still don't have a good idea of what their reliability is, because that'll determine whether I manually obsolete a few of these, like that torpedo bomber. And more destroyers. Italians want to buy something. No. Better 40mm guns. Hey, early search radar. Looks like we need to rework this design. Or does it get installed automatically? I actually don't know. I haven't gotten this far in any of my side games where you're using radar. I don't see a place to add it, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to assume it goes in on its own. So, let's build us some Schwabens. We'll lay down 2 immediately, and then we'll lay down 2 more in a few months. Or maybe come around 1938. They'll be separated by about a year. New docks completed. I have a feeling our treaty with the Brits will expire at some point soon. An expansion of docks and expansion of Kamchatka base. Italy. It'd be an interesting war. What are the Italians looking like? 11 battleships, 9 battle cruisers, 1 light carrier, bunch of airplanes. Oh, magnetic pistols. Because those were totally reliable in this time period. Look at the Mark 14. For those of you who don't know, Mark 14 being the primary U.S. torpedo in the Pacific during World War II, notoriously unreliable. Oh yeah, of course I'll buy some. More technology in an area I'm not really researching. Yeah, I'm going to say it's looking like Italy. Let's do some prep work for that. We're going to want... Do we have airfields here already? We never got rid of those? No, we did not. Excellent. We do not need airship bases in the Baltic. So we're going to get rid of those. I like the other ones kind of scattered about. I don't think we need ones in the Mediterranean anymore. We have good long-range aircraft now. Eritrea, Cameroon, Tanzania. Yeah, those work out. What holdings do that? We took that was the first war we did, and they don't have any other holdings, so they're pretty much balled up in the Mediterranean. Have our air bases. Might want to expand Tripoli, I think. And just Tripoli. Then we'll reconfigure her air squadrons. Also want build fortification, 14-inch gun. Libya have 3 bases out there. Yeah, that's not too much maintenance. And then not Libya, but Rhodes. Pair of 14-inch there. That should cover any prep work we need to fight Italy. Yeah, there you go. Game seems to want to push us towards an Italian war. Feel like I'm punching kittens, but that's okay. I thought the Russian war was going to go very well, and it did not. Russians want to buy tech. No. Ooh, new dive bombers. Wow, 4 options. Same bomb load. Bomb bomber more tough. This one has garbage maneuverability. Top one is tied for fastest. Well, it's got faster cruising speed. Speeds are not too different. That has a lot of range. We're going to go with the Arado 210. Aww. He's sluggish. New fighter, we have good reliability. New bomber, good reliability. And probably stop prioritizing the reliability, or at least put that to the secondary for future development. Before I do that, though, we need to develop ourselves a new float. And I am going to keep that at reliable. I think the secondary priority is actually going to be speed, though. Zip out to go do their scouting and then come back. Just like antennas on their ships. An interesting description of a search array. Better invasion capability, which will be important for war with Italy. Alright, automated use setting. We will buy that. Better heavy AA. Better smoke generators. Last destroyer commissions. 6-inch dual purpose. No. Let's go coast. No, it's air groups. Tripoli. We want to plus up the fighter contingent. Do a full 20 since that's the closest one to Italian air bases. And we can add in dive bombers we're missing. I would like some. Actually go do 6 and 6, split the difference. Been doing it in groups of 4, but I don't have to keep doing it that way. Save and move forward. Don't really want to share with the Russian. Oh, nice. Lighter torpedo mounts. Now January, we'll start the other two Schwabens. Unexpected advances, but what will that lead to? Okay, dive bomber. New docks completed. Means Chatka has finished. We're actually going to save our money. We will improve Kamchatka a little bit. There's our new shore batteries. I am actually okay pissing off the people. Better 17-inch. Actually, we didn't have a 17-inch before, did we? Nope. We get decent quality ones to start. Almost done with naval rifles, actually. Oh, I've had this on high this entire time. I really don't need it. Got good quality guns in every caliber that we care about. Well, dodge that one. For participation in an international air race. Okay. Top speed of 229 knots. Hooray! New float planes. Ooh, in color. Better max speed. Oh wow, we took a hit in range. Granted, it's only a 4-year difference in development. Toughness, maneuverability. That looks like a candidate. Take a small hit in toughness. So much shorter ranged though. The max speed really isn't that much. Go for a sprinter. We lose the maneuverability, but these really aren't, and the bomb load, aren't really intended to be fighters. We're not trying to make a the zero float plane version. Granted, it'd be awesome to be able to use our float planes as defensive cap, but not what they're intended to be. That, I think we will just let things lie for now. No need to develop more. Got some decent modern aircraft now. Hooray! Better funding. Hey, better rate of fire. Go for the win, of course. Better dive bombers. Does that mean I should design a new dive bomber? Seems silly when we just did. We want bomb load, then reliability. See if we can get them a nice heavy bomb. 1,000 pounds is pretty threatening for a naval ship of the time, though. Okay. Share with our good friends, the Brits. Okay, hydrophones for submarines. Better surface search. Less accidents on carriers. Starting to feel like a modern navy. Yes, I would like the funding. No, don't really need it. I'll take the extra boost to our score. Granted, the score doesn't mean anything, but it makes me feel better at the end to have a high score. Japanese can stuff it. Better AA director. And okay, so looks like we might have a chance to go to war with Japan as well. Just when you think you're going to go to war with someone. Regardless, we're getting close to the end. We're at January 1939. Getting close to the historical start to World War II, but this is going to bear no resemblance if we do have a conflict happen sometime in this year. Thank you for staying to the end. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.